for a healthy option for dinner tonight or any night? I'm Julie Gardner with Texas A&M AgriLife Extension Service, and I'm here at the Texas Beef Council with Roger Hall, who's going to share some great tips for cooking the perfect burger and steak every time.
Right, well, grilling is easy, and it's a great cooking method for the health conscious. You don't have to add a lot of fat and calories to have a great tasting meal.
Well, you know, Roger, our family cooks on a grill year-round. We like it because it is healthy, and plus the cleanup is very minimal, so we love to use the grill year-round. So,
right.
Let's get started though. How would, if someone didn't know how to grill, where would they get started?
First thing you got to do is make sure you have a clean grill.
Okay.
So what we're going to do is turn our grill up as hot as it'll go and take a old wire brush, knock off any of the fajitas you had last night or whatever. So you take the wire brush, go up and down the grates, good to go. But because clean is so important, the next step I want to do is actually take a yellow onion, cut it in half, and actually rub it up and down the grates. The acid in the onion is going to help clean it and give it that non-stick feel that we're looking for. So once you've covered the entire surface, you're good to go.
I had to tell you, the onion trick is a new one on me, but I'm sure that it's much easier on the grill grates than a grill brush or grill brick would be. So extending the lifetime.
Absolutely. Now, once we've got it clean, it's time to dial in that temperature. A great trick that I like to do is what we call the 4x4 method, or taking your hand and putting it about 4 inches above the heat source and trying to hold it there for 4 seconds. If you can hold it there for 4 seconds before you have to pull it away, that's going to equal medium heat, or about 400 to 415 degrees. 2 seconds and it is way too hot. You'll burn the outside and the inside won't be ready. Now, if you can hold it there for 8 or 9 seconds, then you have a very expensive hand warmer.
Well, you know, one of the things that intimidates so many people is knowing when that grill is ready. So using that 4x4 rule, that's a perfect method to know when it's ready. So our grill is clean, we've got it to the right temperature. I bet I know what comes next.
Let's go get the steaks.
Okay, great.
All right, we've got a couple of steaks on the grill now, seasoned with a little bit of salt and pepper. I'll go ahead and get that one on. But these are seasoned up, ready to go. It's very important to only flip a steak or a burger one time. But how do we know when they're ready to be flipped? Right. Well, if you'll kind of look at this steak here, it's got some condensation or pools of water that are building up on the top. So it's kind of time to start checking to see if it's ready. So if you'll lift it up and try to flip it, it ought to just release itself up off the grill. Perfect. You got a nice sear, some good grill marks, ready to go.
Okay.
Now, what about this one? We're seeing the pools of water on the other side too, so it's time to start checking for doneness. The best way to do that is with a meat thermometer. Now, what Julie's doing here, she's going to insert this thermometer in through the side. That way, we don't get any of the heat from the grill that's going to spoil that reading. So she's going to check it. It's an instant read thermometer, so we give it 5 or 6 seconds, see what we got. What temperature are you looking at?
I'm at about 135.
135 degrees, perfect. Go ahead, pull it off because the temperature is going to continue to rise in the steak for a few minutes. We want to let it rest so that the juices redistribute, and it's going to hit about 145 or a nice medium on that strip steak.
Well, I don't know about you, Roger, but these tips have really inspired me to want to grill for more than just dinner, maybe lunch and even breakfast too. The next time you're looking for a healthy recipe for your family, I hope you remember the Texas Beef Council, as well as Texas A&M AgriLife Extension Service.